You just gotta let it out. You just have to go when you have to go. Do not hold it in.
And then somebody said this. They were like, hey, just to give you a little heads up, around here, when people say bless your heart, they can mean it in a good way or a bad way. And I was like, what? Like, how you do a bad bless? And they're like, no, trust me, sometimes that's not what they mean. So now, anytime somebody tells me bless your heart, just to be safe, I reply with bless your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish you would bless my heart. Bless it again, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the old fighting words at church. I'ma pray for you. Ah, that's funny, because I'm already praying for you. Yeah, you've been on my prayer wall. About to lay hands on you too, say I won't.
Yeah. Mm.
Yo, this is how dudes.
Have you ever worked a 9 to 5?
True.
Will you?
Yeah.
Do you work a 9 to 5?
Yeah.
And
I sue every job I get. Yeah. What I do, I go on the job. I sued Singular before AT&T. I got $40,000 out of them in 2006, July 6, 2006, for race discrimination and sexual harassment. Quid pro quo sexual harassment. Just niggas cracking jokes on the job, right? So what I did, I went and learned employment rights. My last 2 jobs, I got $10,000 out of that one through OSHA and got another $10,000 through OSHA. So what I do, I go find a job because I know they got niggas go be violating safety violations. So I'm going to go complain about safety violations.
Hey.
I know some bitch-ass supervisor go get mad about me complaining and start retaliating against me. Then I'm going to make a call to OSHA and say, hey, they unsafe over here. And then I'm going to let them know, yeah, I'm the one called OSHA. And they go fuck with me. And then I'm going to make them pay me $10,000 for retaliation. I get them every time. I get him every goddamn time. I get the warehouse job. Man, I work for a gun distribution company. I got they motherfucking ass. Yeah, I'm a bad motherfucker with suing jobs.
So you go in there knowing you about to get
yeah, man, if motherfucker know I'm going to go get a job, they already know I'm the slip and fall nigga. I'm talking about I got a 100% success rate in suing every job I done work for, some either through the EEOC or through OSHA. And I be trying to tell other niggas, say,
Vegas's thing is, their tagline now is what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, which is what people had always said. But the reason that it now became their tagline is because there was a time when Vegas was sort of not performing as well, or they were looking for growth or whatever. At any rate, a woman from Disney somehow got involved in the conversation. And in essence, this Disney representative said, you guys own the night part, but nobody's doing anything with the day part. Think of all the money you're throwing away. Here's the problem. When you and your buddies are celebrating your last friend who's getting married, and you've been out until 6 in the morning on a bender, and you're stumbling back into the hotel, the last thing in the world you want to see is Mom, Dad, Jamie, and Jimmy on their way to get Britney Spears autograph before brunch. And people stopped going. And Vegas was like, whoa, 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 where are you going? Where are you going? So they summarily fired the woman from Disney, and they came out with this big ad campaign that was what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, which was the big mea culpa of the brand saying, we forgot who we were for a second. Sorry. People are like, oh, well, once a brand is established, then they can just go off. No, they can't. There's a fragile expectation that exists, and you have to maintain that expectation. And the more defined it is, the better, and the more consistently you do it, the better. And businesses have forgotten that. They're not paying attention to what problem they're solving, and therefore they wander. And they think it's about pricing, or they think it's about promotions, or they think about whatever, and all that does is erode the brand's value.
Did you not read down a flight of stairs for $4 million? For $4 million, I will gorilla press you and throw you into oncoming traffic. In inflation right now, times are tough.
Hell yeah.
Big thing.
I remember when I was 13, my mom got diagnosed with Parkinson's, and my dad just gave up immediately. Said, I can't deal with this, I can't live like this, and packed up his car. So as a 13-year-old boy, I had to be the one to roll up my sleeves and say, okay, guess I'm going with Dad.
A woman's butthole is like a 9-volt battery. You know it's wrong, but at some point, you're still going to stick your tongue on it
Place the bugger, watch your hand, and you have some boogers.
Dirty bitch.
Are all sacred geometrically set up to harvest energy from the people. So when you have a horror movie or some of the extreme nasty movies that have been coming out over the last like 15, 20 years, the people in there, when people shot like that, the movie theaters are set up perfectly sacred geometrically to then harvest the energy straight from the people in there, in the same principle as any mass gathering.
I assumed that napping really does nothing, because I thought, well, it takes me so long to get to REM sleep and to deep sleep that if I've got 15 minutes, 20 minutes to nap, it's just a waste of time. Was I wrong or was I right?
You were understandably wrong. Naps can transact some fantastic benefits. They can improve cardiovascular health, lower blood pressure. They can improve your learning and memory abilities. They can reset the emotional north of your magnetic compass in a good way, where you can de-escalate negative emotions and increase positive emotions. Try not to nap for about longer than 20 minutes, because once you go past 20 minutes, you really start to go down into those deeper stages of non-REM sleep. And if you wake up after about 45 minutes or 60 minutes, you're going to feel almost miserable and worse than you did before the nap, because you have what's called sleep inertia, which is essentially a sleep hangover, where the brain is still sort of pulled back into that deep sleep state. And it can take you almost an hour before you feel like you're back up to operating temperature and you're up to motorway speed.
They're saying that allegedly mermaids are a 5-star meal for the elite. And then you have people saying that if you're ever by water and you hear something calling and talking and inviting you to come and get in that water, you better not do it. And then somebody posts this shit. Look at this. Look at this shit right here. What is that? No, really. What is that?
Oh, nah. Throw a rock at it and see.
And this is one of the reasons why I stopped taking cruises. Stop going by deep water, because you never know what's in that water. Some people say mermaids are like the Little Mermaid in the movie. And then some people say mermaids are demons. And they say the same thing about sirens. It's a lot of people that say that they seen mermaids in real life. It's a whole civilization of people that believe in them. Believe they're evil. And they're not the things that you see in the movie. The pretty face, the Ariel-looking mermaid. They're not that. And they don't come for anything nice. If you jump down that mermaid rabbit hole, if you jump down the rabbit hole about sirens, that'll give you even more reason to stay away from those deep waters. Look at that shit. Tell me that's not some scary looking shit.
That's some scary looking shit.
You got some people saying it's AI. And you know what? It just might be.
I wrote something on Facebook the other day about women, and my mother came and chastised me like, hey, you don't disrespect women, take this shit down. And I'm not gonna disrespect my mama because I'm scared of her, but I'm smart. I went to a different page and came back as a different person. And I was like, listen here, old bitch, you need to mind your motherfucking
I know. Ain't that the truth? I feel it.
I'm trying to tell y'all, don't worry about what people say about you. They're going to try to belittle you. They're going to try to cellularize your name. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to just try to do anything that they're trying to do to destroy you. Destroy you.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking happy and you motherfucking know what's up your motherfucking hands. If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know what's up your motherfucking hands. If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know what it really motherfucking want to motherfucking show it. If you're motherfucking happy and you motherfucking know what's up your motherfucking hands.
Immerse, right in the butt.
What?
You know, we're all smart people, probably, right? I get it. Enough. All of us shouldn't have voted, but whatever. We don't want to believe the reality of love, so we believe crazy shit. Like we do. We believe men propose because of love. And that's just not true. That's not why a man proposes to you. In fact, that's not the last emotion a man feels right before he proposes. Love? No. The last emotion a man feels right before he proposes isn't love. It's fuck it. It is. It's fuck it. He starts justifying it in his head. Well, she already moved in. Fuck it. Sure. Fine. These are my wedding vows. Fine. Say I do so we can eat. Fine.
The winner get a dub. The winner gets. Oh damn! Goddamn! He put a dub up. That should happen quick.
Nah, she good, man. The bitch just ate you.
Excuse me?
Hey, let me get a 3-piece original.
Okay, now what about your side?
Nah, she good, man. The bitch just ate you.
Excuse me?
Hey.
How many of y'all fellas out there still sleep with your baby mama when you go visit your kid? I don't spend no time with my kids, really. I go, hey, little man, let me see you dance. Give me 5. I've been going here with your mama for a little while. Come out sweaty. Woo, let me see you dance again, little man. Give me 5. I'll catch you next time when I come through, man. I don't know you.
Switzerland is the head of the snake. This is the home of the World Economical Forum, CERN, Freemason lodges, and Rosicrucian influences. The second largest UN center after New York, UNESCO site with ancient knowledge, hosts WHO, UNHCR, ILO, WIPO organizations, the Red Cross, World Health Organization, World Trade Organization, the Gothard Base Tunnel. Its strange opening ceremony full of occult symbolism has sparked speculation. Bergenstock Resort, an elite venue that holds secretive meetings, including Bilderberg, Glencore, a giant company linked to energy and mineral manipulation. Neutralist Swiss vaults and bunkers. Many are used by elites to store gold, art, data servers, and even DNA samples, famous for secrecy, offshore wealth storage, and being a safe haven for powerful global interests.
Peace war, that's something that Trump didn't want for the United States. The third option is to stay out of it. That's pretty much what Trump is doing.
So you want a really dark fucking rabbit hole? Look up the Opium Collective. This is the new thing in black rap, and it's fucking taken the young ones by storm.
Now make a point of that's an investment criteria for you.
Well, behaviors are going to have to change, and this is one thing we're asking companies. You have to force behaviors, and at BlackRock we are forcing behaviors. 54% of the incoming class are women. We added 4 more points in terms of diverse employment this year. And what we're doing internally is if you don't achieve these levels of impact, your compensation could be impacted, okay?
We're doing some fucking aliens. They took us back to their fucking planet.
They took 12 of us. If you go online and look at under the Majestic 12, and actually, so President who was it? Told Steven Spielberg when that movie was made, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the president told Steven Spielberg that he hit the nail on the head, and pretty much because at the end of the movie you can count them. They send 12 humans.
When this asteroid or whatever the fuck's gonna go on here pretty soon, are these motherfuckers gonna come help us out, or what are they gonna do? These motherfuckers are nowhere to be seen. What the fuck's going on?
Well, that's what we're doing. We're forming an alliance with them. We've actually sent 12 of our own to their planet, and they stayed there for 13 years.
How did we get our guys?
They're supposed to be set. I'm pretty sure he knows. I'm pretty sure all the presidents know something about it. But there's no time.
Make these alright. So this fucking brown dwarf, whatever the fuck it is, it's not really fucking.
Weinfeld
feedback.
Why are they always filming with potatoes?
You believe everything that he said?
Everyone's camera's so crappy. Mine's HD, you know. Been HD.
So Amazon CEO Andy Jassy announced that they're going to be making some job cuts. And the reason they're making job cuts is because of AI. You heard what I said, right? Mind you, there's videos going around right now saying that Amazon been cutting, but they've been cutting for other reasons. It's being said that Amazon has been letting people go if they weren't born in the United States. And as far as this AI thing goes, it shouldn't come as a shock. They've been planning for this. Of course, we know as AI gets smarter, more people are going to lose their jobs. The more things that they figure out AI can do, the more people are going to go without money. Now, if you go down the rabbit hole, and I mean, click that search bar up there, and you see all the videos that's going around right now, it's people saying that a lot of people are getting fired, period. They're saying that if you want a job at Amazon right now, you might just be able to get a job at Amazon. But then you got some videos saying that if you want a job right now, you might not want a job at Amazon right now. Some people are even saying that working at Amazon is like modern day slavery. But in any event, please jump down that rabbit hole. I need people at Amazon to hit me back and let me know what's going on with it.
In every family, there's often one member who stands out, an atypical individual, considered the black sheep or sacrificial lamb. This label carries with it a profound meaning. You've been specially chosen to break the chains of curses that have shackled your lineage for generations. Your singularity is precisely what makes your inner greatness shine. However, recognize that your path won't be paved with roses. You'll face trials and tribulations that can break you down, pushing you to your limits. But it's in these moments of reconstruction that you'll discover your true inner strength and emerge even more resilient. One of the toughest battles you'll face will be with your own family. Sometimes, those who are supposed to be closest to you can turn out to be your biggest obstacles, but don't let that get you down. Hold your head high and stay true to yourself, because your long-awaited breakthrough is just around the corner. Believe in yourself and your potential, because at the end of this hard and tumultuous journey, you'll
People know about me? Can I twist that question? Sure. This is what I want people to know. The whole point of the human race, of the human mind in itself, is evolution. Whether it's evolution spiritually, physically, period. Evolution. The purpose from birth is creation. That's all humans do. Everything around you was created. You were created. That table over there created, this chair created, this mic created, that camera created, that hat created. The whole point of the human race in itself is creation. Before now, when there was at least ideally the belief of two human beings on earth, everything after that was a creation in itself. The whole point is evolution and creation. If you're not evolving, you're doing something wrong. So anything that takes away the power of your mind is keeping you still and delaying your evolution. The whole point of life is evolution. Study the laws of the universe. The law of attraction, the law of abundance, the law of equivalent exchange. Study your laws, the laws of cause and effect, the karmic cycle. Study your laws. Dwell into your mind, meditate. Understand that you can alter your realms by your train of thought. The minute you slow down your thought, you're able to leave your body through astral projection. You're only enslaved if you can't control your mind. So while you can and while you don't have the whole world against you, or you don't have a lot of worries, worry on freeing your mind from this realm. When you can free your mind from this realm, everything is but a thought. And if you can't free your mind, then you're a slave to this realm. The whole goal is you live and then you die. You can die plenty times while you're alive. The ideal physical death is completion. You served your purpose and then you won. There really is no rest for the wicked at all. I can't astral project, so I'm going to teach everybody else to do it, to free their minds and their souls. Or I'm going to at least if this is what you want to dwell in, which I don't want to dwell in, I'm going to teach you how to at least be happy or create while you're here. But for those of you that seek out power, follow me. That's what I want them to know.
That's why they wanted him out of here.
100 years, a bloodline will just die out because they're infertile from so much inbreeding. And so they would just take a cadet family, one of the other branches, and they plug them in. And so it was the same bloodline, but if you look at the Habsburgs, they all have strawberry blonde hair. It's reddish blonde. And there's a Pope, Orsini, who had reddish blonde hair, and I think he was involved in the Habsburg line. Another one is Bill Clinton's mother, who was the illegitimate child of Winthrop Rockefeller, who was governor of Arkansas. That's why Clinton was president, and now Hillary Clinton. She's actually, her middle name was Rodham. I looked it up, and it was shortened from Brodowski, and she's from a Jewish family in Brodowski, Poland. They keep rebreeding the ancient stock. The chi in Italian, like Medici. Medici, yeah. Chi means the stock, the bloodline you're from, or the tribe. It means DNA is what it means, and it's always through the female. It's not through the male. It's through the female.